Breaking, the Queen just ended it for Markle. It was doomed from the start by Amanda Shea for FreedomDaily.com. From the moment that Prince Harry announced his engagement to an American commoner and former actress Meghan Markle, the world wondered how this girl, seemingly plucked from obscurity, would fit into the royal family. She comes from a typical messy family dynamic, far from the prim and proper royal palace. She would have to work extra hard to impress the Queen, since without her blessing she wouldn't be able to wed Prince Harry and live the fairy tale life she hopes to achieve. She could only keep one specific thing in her past secret for so long before the Queen found out about it, and now that she has, she just ended it for little Miss Meghan Markle. While it may seem like a storybook living, glass slipper and gowns being part of the royal family comes with a great deal of commitment for Markle. This means she'd have to put on her best performance yet to act the part that's very different from who she really seems to be. She lived a completely different life up until her engagement, her second one after having been married once before from 2011 to 2013. However, that's not all. The rules of marriage within the royal family have changed over the years, most notably that someone who has been divorced before can now wed royalty and in the Church of England. However, not everything with this very serious rule has changed. There's one caveat that prevents the Queen from attending her grandson's wedding to former American actress and divorcee Meghan Markle. A royal wedding is typically a lavish affair with all the pomp and circumstance you'd expect from royalty, so it comes as a surprise that Prince Harry and Markle have opted to tie the knot in a simple, much toned down affair. Their decision to go against tradition has been painted up as the couple doing things their own way, when in fact there's a much different reason for it, and it has to do with who Markle has previously had sexual relations with. For a divorcee to get married in the Church of England whose former spouse is still alive, they have to have not consummated the marriage, which would render the union as still valid. Markle must be interviewed by the Archbishop of Canterbury, who can make the ultimate decision on whether or not she can marry Harry within the church. Meghan is a divorcee, but the Church of England agreed in 2002 that divorced people could remarry in the church under certain circumstances at the discretion of the priest, Hello Magazine reported. Based on the case of when Prince Charles married Camilla Parker Bowles, who was a divorcee as well, Harry and Meghan may not be able to obtain the waiver for a religious wedding. They married in a civil ceremony, and Meghan and Harry will as well. This is not because of their choosing, but Meghan having lived a different life in the past and thinking that the rules would bend for her. While they still plan to marry, the Queen may not be there to see it happen, as she chose to put the church before Charles when he wedded a divorcee. The Telegraph reported of her decision to do so in Charles's case, whose union has a lot of similarities to Harry's. The Queen has let it be known that the reason she will not be attending the wedding of the Prince of Wales is because she is putting her duties as the head of the Church of England before family feelings. She has told a friend that she feels it incompatible with her role as Supreme Governor of the Church to attend a civil marriage ceremony, particularly one involving the heir to the throne. She does not want to set a precedent that could damage the Church of England. I am not able to go. I do not feel that my position as Supreme Governor of the Church permits it, the Queen told her friend. Until now, it has been unclear why the Queen declined to attend the wedding of Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles in Windsor on Friday. It has been widely reported that the Queen would boycott the ceremony in Guildhall because she did not want to attend a humiliating town hall service, but the real reason can now be revealed. The Queen privately disapproves of the 33-year-old on-off relationship between Prince Charles and Ms. Parker Bowles and feels that her eldest son has put personal concerns before duty. The Queen's friend told the Telegraph that Her Majesty had been disappointed that her decision not to attend the wedding had been portrayed as a snub to the couple when this is not the case. The Queen feels she has to put her role with the church before her role as a mother, said the friend. A senior royal official said the Queen takes her position as Supreme Governor of the Church of England incredibly seriously. She also has a great personal faith. Three senior courtiers told the Telegraph this weekend that the Queen had already informed Prince Charles that she would not be attending the civil ceremony, even when he planned to hold it within Windsor Castle. The venue was switched in late February because of problems with using the castle. One senior royal aide said the venue was never the issue for the Queen. The civil nature of the service is the issue. She did not feel it was appropriate for her to attend. History is likely to repeat itself in this situation now that Harry and Markle have chosen to marry in a civil ceremony. Meghan can do things her way, and the Queen will trump her and do things the royal way. Not a great foot for this princess to be starting out on. Perhaps she's doomed for a second failed marriage. Well, I don't even know why this is taking place. It just doesn't fit somehow. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.